So back in the early days of when I first took over Carlos O'Kelly's, we wanted to get a feeling of where people were at, what they were thinking about, what their hopes were, what was making things work. So we went out and did a listening tour, and I took a team member from the leadership team at the home office with me. We sat down with every leadership team across the country and asked, if you had a magic wand, what would you change? What are the best things about working here? When are you at your best? What are some of the highlights of your career? And at that time, we were having an internal wrestling match between how much should we be relying on our standards of operating procedures and how thick of a rule book should we create, how much could we trust our teams, and how much should we not be relying on that. And it was really a struggle. And where I came down was I said, hey, we're trusting these leaders every day, 1,000 times a day in their decision making. Let's just give them the lens that they need to be able to make the kind of decisions that we want to. What came out of it, what emerged from them as the real 4 mindsets that can guide any decision that they need to make is focusing on the guest experience, mastering the fundamentals, creating advocates, and people are a legacy. Focusing on the guest experience. We were making a lot of decisions that made sense for our P&L or made sense for a team member, but we weren't considering how it was impacting the guest. And so we said, hey, every decision we make, we just got to remember, how's that going to impact the guest? And it needs to be sure we're trying to impact them positively. The second was mastering the fundamentals. It's this idea that people want to be really good at what they do, that even the best athletes in the world have to go back and practice the fundamentals over and over again. And so let's make sure we're really good at that because people want to be good at what they do. And in the end, that's going to yield some really good results. The third one is the idea of creating advocates, this idea of going above and beyond and creating advocates out of your team members and out of guests. And we talk not just about the great things you can do, but also when there's trouble. And when you mess up, sometimes that's when you can win or lose a customer for life. So we talk about how to handle a situation like that to win someone for life, and knowing that third-party endorsement from people, going out and telling people about how much they love about your business is really future success. And then people are a legacy kind of speaks for itself. But again, another signpost to us about what's going to matter in the end. It's the relationships, it's the lives that we touch and the lives that touch ours. And so that's going to be our legacy. And with those 4 mindsets, generally when you think through those, on any decision, you're going to make the right decision. And that is a way to empower our team members, to give them the autonomy to go out and run this business consistently across all the restaurants that we have. And it really creates a great experience for our team members and for our guests.